Okay, so I was trying to build an SR Latch today, a Paneater style computer. Today's one funny thing happened. I did read about that way earlier, but not exactly about this, but about how pull-up registers are being used, how these safety registers. What do we say for the LEDs? I'm just not able to get the word. But here's the thing. So here's the SR Latch, and currently it's in the set state. I actually did made a video earlier where I went by from this direction actually, but now I reverted the circuit, so we are going in this way. So it's pin number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14. So if you look carefully, 14 is connected to a VCC here. This is a VCC supply to the 14th pin, and here is a button for setting. So this input is being fed into the pin number here 8. Then pin number 9 is an input which is actually coming from this, which is a violet wire. If you can see, you can see now. So this is actually output coming from the pin number 13, and then here we have pin number 10, which is feeding its output into the 11 pin as an input to the other NOR gate, and then pin number 12 is having an input coming from this button, which basically resets. So how many times, no matter how many times you press, it doesn't even matter, but as soon as you set it, the states remains at the set. But the only problem which I faced was this red LED, and basically red LED has an activation of 2 volts, and blue LED has activation of 3 volts. So what was going on, as I can show you, it's an amazing thing. Yeah, so in this direction, so if I place it at the output, is that, oh, I again just missed. God, I'm not really good at this. Well, that's the output. Wait, no, what I did, no, that's definitely the output. Did I burn the LED? I don't know. It was, bro, what just happened with the LED? Input, output is going into input. Oh yeah, as okay, so it is working. As you can see, it's not able to retain its state. Okay, and if I try to press both the buttons at once, it went in an illegal state. Okay, it's just my touching, so that's why it's going on. So as you can see, this red LED just doesn't work, and the blue LED just works like a charm. It's opposite, so go like this. It's going to, oh man, oh god, no, just go. Yeah, so if I do this, it resets it, and if I do this, it sets it, and here's your SR Latch. Okay, so the question time, why are we using SR Latch? The initial idea was came as can we retain the state of ones and zeros? Can we retain the state of yes or no, so that we will be able to make the complex statements out of it, complex logical statements. So they started working around with gates, OR gate. They tried it. What they tried is try to feed an output of the same gate as an input to the other pin, and they found out some certain things about it. Then they tweaked it with other gates also, and somewhere around they started using 2 gates, 3 gates, and then this NOR gate or NAND gate, we using NOR here, they're universal gates, so you can basically build any gate out of them. So they use NOR gate, these 2 NOR gates. Why they use NOR, they can also use the OR gate, there is no problem with that. But what was going on is the output, at the output point, it was emitting a 0. It wasn't 0, so you're not able to recognize it, so you need a NOT gate in able to trigger an output. So they used a NOR gate here, and with this setup, one thing, there is a problem that we don't know at which state it turns on. So if you look here, currently it's turned on in the set state, but if I just shut the circuit off and if I turn it on again, we don't have a guarantee. Most of the time it seems like it's going on the set state, but it can also turn on to the not state. It just depends, like, on the reset thing. So in order to get a definite state, because both of the gates are same, and it's just all about the physical physics, that how which gate actually gets the current first. It's just that and it just locks the other gate, and then it, you use a button to transition it. So it's not a good idea. It's not, the unpredictability is not a good idea. So what we can do is, can we somehow modify this theme circuit, and can we have a deterministic way of deciding which gate is, which ice not IC, which gate is going to be the first gate is going to be activated by the current. So in that case, we just modify this circuit. We can modify it with a capacitor or a resistor. It's a simple thing with some NOT gates, AND gate combination, just that, and we can have a D latch here. So that's called a D latch because we're sending just single signal as a data 1 and 0, and it decides which of the NOR gate we should select. It's a SR latch. So we currently having two things here, but with D latch we will be left with just one button, and then we can just tweak the circuit a little bit, and here it is. It's the clock, which is just working fine. So